Welcome into Varsity 4. I am Alessandra Pontbriand. He is the great Justin Barney. Oh, why are you laughing?
That's hyperbole.
Okay, well, each Thursday night at 10:45 p.m. during the school year, we will be bringing you the latest high school sports news each week. Right now, in the midst of the high school football playoffs, our local teams were very successful in round one, that we have a ton of second-round matchups in town. So, with that being said, kickoff less than 24 hours away. Justin, take us through a preview of all of our teams. We'll start down here with Region 1-1A.
Pretty successful opening round of the playoffs. We had a lot of teams win last week and move on. And I want to start down here. We got a local-on-local matchup in Region 1-1A. That's University Christian and Impact Christian. These two teams played in the regular season. UC won that big. They also played in the playoffs last year. UC won that one. I think this is going to be a more competitive game than we saw the regular season. I think it was like 42-16 UC win. I think it'll be more competitive than that, but I just think UC's depth is going to be a little bit too much for Impact Christian. I've said all season long we're going to get probably a University Christian, Trinity Christian regional final. And I think with Trinity Christian playing McClay, I think we're just one round away from that one. Up on into 1-2A and 2-2A, I'll talk about these together because I think Bradford and Bowles are going to end up playing at some point beyond the regional round. At Bowles against Florida High, I think they win that one pretty big. Xander Edwards, unbelievable game last week on the ground. I think he had 8 touches and 4 touchdowns. Florida High's got to be able to stop him to have any shot at winning that game. And then Bradford, this is going to be a tough game. Bradford just usually mows teams down, but Berkeley Prep is a good program. You can't really tell from that 5-4 record, but I think that's going to be a closer game than anticipated. Berkeley Prep has won a couple state championships in the last 5 years, so I think Jamie Rogers in that defense still wins, but I think it's going to be a more challenging game. Let's look at Region 1-3A, and I think we've had a Rains Bishop McKinney regional final match headed the way all season. Rains won last week 43-6, and they felt like they didn't play that well. So I think West Florida is going to get some of that fury at the Graveyard on Friday night. And the Bishop McKinney, a little bit of luck of the draw for Bishop McKinney. They should have probably been going to Bay on Friday night. Well, Godby pulled the upset of number 2 seed Bay, and Bishop McKinney gets to stay home and play its home game on the river against Tallahassee Godby. But I think we're going to see Bishop McKinney Rains next week. And of course, we moving on up into Regions 4, 5, and 6. Love this matchup. St. Augustine against Ed White. Ed White's the highest scoring regular season team in state history, 537 points. We may not even see defense in this game tomorrow night. So I think St. Augustine has been phenomenal. I think they probably win this game. Rematch of a last year's second round game, won by the Jackets. High scoring game in that one. Chalk-Tahatchee hosting Columbia. These teams have met quite a few times in the state playoffs. Columbia actually holds the advantage there, but I think Columbia's offense probably needs to have a career kind of night to beat Chalk-Tahatchee. Choctaw has given up 63 points all season, so I think they're the favorites in that one. Then moving on up into Region 1-5A and Beachside and Ponte Vedra. Ponte Vedra actually lost to Beachside in the regular season. Beachside won the district championship, but Ponte Vedra the number 1 seeds that they are hosting that game. Sharks were missing some defensive players in the regular season meeting. They lost 33-20. That is going to be a fantastic game in St. Johns County on Friday night. And then moving on up, Pace and Mandarin going to be perhaps the game of the night. These two teams are explosive. They're very good. Pace is dynamite team, so I think Mandarin's got his hands full. And then, of course, we have Nice and Gainesville-Buchholz. These teams have met only 3 times before in the last 20 years, so this is going to be a rare meeting, but actually Buchholz did beat Nice 27-7 in the regular season. What gives Nice a chance, though? Their linebacking core is phenomenal. Jacob Curry, Noah Hodge, Crew Casey, they are really good players, and going to be an interesting one. That gives Nice, to me, gives them a chance in that game tomorrow night.